People come and people go. Today I want to talk a little about interactions with people. And I was sharing that yesterday at the Mulai community as well, because this topic is really important to understand. Because a long time I actually thought, when people left me, that it is something really bad in my life, that I did something probably wrong because they left me. And yeah, you can say, there you can see behind the curtain. Yes, I struggle a lot with self-value. And I sometimes still do that, I think this is one of my life lessons I have to learn here in this beautiful life. But today I want to talk about the bus ride we are actually doing in our life. And I find this metaphor really fitting because we are all having our own path and, we are on a certain direction. Sometimes we're changing the direction as well. We're learning things and hi, soul heart opening. Yes, I'm from Germany, but I'm living in Dubai. That's why I'm speaking English to all my followers here so that everybody can understand me. So yeah, bus ride, back to the bus ride. So literally we are on our own journey, and sometimes it is that we are meeting so beautiful people and they enter our bus. And then we are super happy because we experience together with them the most beautiful things and having moments and enjoying just the life together. And we sometimes even learn things. So I don't know if you guys are following me since a longer time, but in March I met a lot of wonderful people because I attended here the Mind Valley live event. And after that, I just literally got to know really a lot of like-minded people, and even people who were like 5 steps ahead of me and who influenced me a lot, gave me new advice what I should do. And I'm so grateful for these new opportunities. And I met as well a wonderful man called Shaft. And we clicked energetically, amazingly. And you saw that on my stories as well. We were running here a lot of things together. We were doing events, Instagram lives, a podcast. And just it was really literally amazing how we pushed each other and made each other grow and learning from each other, because we had all different abilities. And so I gave him better structure. He educated me how I can have a healthy, conscious relationship. And we had a beautiful relationship, but it was all the time, there was a time frame for it, because I knew that one day he's gonna leave. He's gonna leave to his next mission. And so I tried to enjoy as much as possible and take as much as I could from this beautiful relationship. And I'm so grateful for these moments. But of course, the moments were limited. So after 6 weeks, he had to leave. And between that period of time, I even had to travel to Germany. So we couldn't spend all the time together. But from what I have for reflection, because a lot of people say, why did you do that? You knew that it's not gonna last forever. Why did you put yourself in such a relationship? And for me, I was just feeling the energy. It was right for the moment, and I knew that I had to learn certain things. And he taught me, because literally, guys, my path with personal relationships is not the best. I'm a really good businesswoman, but when it comes to relationships, I was struggling a lot in my life. I went through a lot of ups and downs. I was abused even. I got cheated on a lot. And, I always kind of blamed it on myself. I never understood what was wrong with me. And I always thought that, why do I have to go through such kind of relationships? But when I reflect now, it's not the other person's fault, just, there are all the time 2 people in a relationship. And if me, for example, I didn't have much of a self-worth, so I never spoke up. I never said if I was missing something in a relationship. I was just quiet and thinking, okay, this shall pass, this shall pass, this shall pass. Everything will be fine, and he will never leave me, and I need him. And I was codependent even, So I had to go through all these very hard experiences to just stand up for myself as well and know actually what I want in a relationship and what I don't want. And I'm still on this path, on this personal bus ride, let's call it like that. So Shaft came in and he actually enlightened the spark again inside of me, showing me that there is a possibility of having a healthy, conscious, deep relationship, even from the beginning that you meet a certain person. Because I was really doubting that. Even like here, especially in Dubai, you meet a lot of very superficial people sometimes, or people who don't want to really commit into a relationship. I'm not a person who loves to, just flow around and, see the energy vibe and then not do anything or plan anything together. No, I want someone at my side where I can run an empire together, where we can strive together, where we can build things together. And actually, Shafti gave me the opportunity, at least for this amount of time, to show me he was fully committed to this time. The time passed and then of course he moved on. But what I wanted to say, yes, I was sad that he left and now he's in Austin, Texas. I wish him all the best. But he's not here anymore and we are not a couple anymore. But I am taking so much out of this relationship to my next relationship, because I know now even better what I want and what I don't want. So people come into your life to sometimes just show you something. Sometimes it is something really nice. Sometimes they come and show you something really bad. Something you have to learn. Something that could push you over the edge. And it is up to you what you are actually doing with that situation. It is up to you how you react to it. One of my ex-boyfriends, he was, for example, cheating on me for more than 3 months. I didn't really know what's going on. But, a woman can feel that somehow. And I was doubting that time so much myself that I am paranoia or whatever. But after that, I found out that it was really true. And I asked myself, why did I have to go through something like that somebody cheated on me for 3 months? But that time I couldn't understand. Now I understand that it had to be all related with my self-value, I was never secure of loving myself. I was never secure enough of knowing that I'm an amazing woman and that I deserve better, And sometimes life hits your heart to give you the lesson. And if you don't learn it in the first lesson, you get this lesson again and it might be stronger. And that's what happened with me. I went, at least in a personal life, private life, I went through a lot of lessons because I didn't really learn that I am a woman who is amazing, who deserves to be loved and who is actually capable of loving herself a lot. So, yeah, saying just that, he came into my life. Now he is out of my life. We're still in touch, but people from the outside are saying, oh, why? And what happened? And blah. I'm like, I cannot make anybody stay if they're not willing to stay somewhere. And if they're not willing to join your path for a longer period of time, because we all have our own missions. And I just believe in the universe that one day there might be a person who is staying longer with me in my mission or in our mission together, So never give up. And I even come back now to the topic when people are leaving. Sometimes you kick out people off your bus because you feel that is not the right thing anymore. That happened to me a couple of years ago with a really good friend of mine. We clicked like this. We were super intense together. But after a certain time, some things happened and she blamed me on not being there for one evening. I was not feeling good that time. I was super stressed out and everything, and I just didn't want to ruin her night and said I preferably stay out because I don't want you to deal with my emotions because I'm right now not feeling well. She took it so wrong and she blamed it on me. You're never there for me, which is not true, but she overreacted in a way. And I tried to fix it with her, but then she just turned into like a really negative energetic person, and I said, okay, now I have to really learn how to let people get out of my life as well, get out of my bus ride, because I talked about that in another life, that you have to really be aware who is doing good to you and who is just taking all the energy from you and draining you down. So I kicked somebody out of my bus, which is totally fine. And I didn't do that like, I hate you. I just said, thank you for our ride together. And now it's time for us to move on and go to the next journey. And this is totally fine. So people come and go. And sometimes you find really anchor people in your life as well. And I would say here in Dubai, I've found at least a couple of people where I can really say they are authentic. They are there for me when I don't feel good. They are here for me when I super feel amazed. And this is really important that you have that in your life. And again, I want to cover that as well with the family. Because you normally think that your family has to be there for you all the time because they're blood related, right? The only person I really feel super connected in my family is my mom. And before it was my grandma and grandpa, but they died. And my father, of course, but he died already as well, even if he's here in spirit, I know that. But I don't see my family that much, you know, but to my mom, I have a strong relationship. And I would say I have another family, but they're not blood related. But this is something what is okay too, you know. This is something what we have to figure out in life, because sometimes we're getting born into a situation because we select that actually where we want to be born, and then we have to go on our own path. And so the bus ride, back to the bus ride. What are you experiencing with that? Did you ever throw out somebody of your bus? Were you sometimes really sad when somebody left you? I mean, when it comes to self-love again, self-love is very deeply connected as well of the fear of losing someone. Because if you doubt your self-love, then you need the love from somebody else. And if this person goes out of your life, you're miserable. There are some other stories what I could tell you where I almost hit rock bottom personally. I struggled a lot with that, but that's as well, you know, you get the lessons in your life to be able to stand up again and get stronger. So now I can see the situation, for example, with Shaft. Amazing time together. Now he decided to move on, and that's okay. Because what we learned in yoga so far is if something is there or somebody, it is super nice. If something or somebody is not there, it is still super nice, because we have every day to live and every moment counts, and we can do the best out of every situation. So hi guys, hello to everybody new here on my channel as well. If you have any questions, please drop me a DM, and I try to cover it as well on my channel here. And by the way, on the 22nd of May, I'm releasing my first ever book on Amazon as an ebook. It's called The Boss Babes Playbook, How to Unleash Your Inner Goddess. It's just 99 cents. And it would mean the world to me if you could purchase it on the 22nd of May, on Monday next week, literally. In 1 week, it is in 1 week. Oh my gosh. It is an amazing book, but I try to reduce the price and make it affordable to the whole world, because I have a goal behind that. I want to be an Amazon best-selling book author. Let's see if that works with the first book. I try to manifest it. I manifested. I'm an Amazon best-selling book author. Yeah, and let's see. There is much to come, a lot on my journey, what is coming the next couple of weeks, and I will take you on this journey as well. I'm traveling to Spain to attend some really cool events, and I will let you know all about that. And last week, Friday, I had a breakthrough here in Dubai because I did my first ever corporate training, and I was so excited, and it was amazing. They loved my job. I talked about performance and balance because, as you know, I'm a performance and balance coach. I bring people into their real power, and balance them, align them to be able to really get higher productivity outcome. So yeah, if you want to know more about that, hit me up with a DM. There is as well a membership program coming soon. I'm really curious to launch that soon. I can't wait about that. And I wish you for now a really, really, really lovely weekend. See, as a business entrepreneur, you forget what time is. Today is Monday. It's not weekend. Oh my gosh. But for me, it's weekend every day. I mean, I love my job. So literally, you should too, love your job, what you do. And then you get confused if there is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Friday, or Saturday, because you just appreciate every moment. So guys, think about your boss, right? And who you want to have in your boss, and who do you might not want to have longer in your life anymore, because they don't give you lessons. They are not giving you good energy. And it's just maybe sometimes a waste of time. Happy Monday, Stefan. Not happy weekend. So have a lovely day and talk to you soon.